There's some big scenes and worrying hints on EastEnders next week, with new spoilers revealing all. There's a devastating hospital dash amid a heartbreaking new storyline for Phil Mitchell. There's also hints one character could face a dark fate, while amid a romance being exposed, Terry's a big discovery for one family too, it seems, after a recent death. The Cindy Beale whodunit rumbles on too, as Cindy is offered a lifeline, and other characters share their suspicions. One villain could also be set for a downfall, as more than one character might be onto them. One of the big storylines of next week is a hospital dash for Phil Mitchell ahead of an upsetting plot for the Walford legend. It was recently revealed that the soap was tackling a new mental health storyline that would see Phil experience depression and psychosis, with him set to attempt to take his own life. The soap is working closely with a number of charities on the storyline, with scenes already filmed. Ahead of the plot, Phil sparks concern next week when he continues to isolate himself. Nigel Bates asks his friend to accompany him on a double date, but things don't go to plan and he soon walks out. As Phil heads over to the Arches, something happens and Phil is left in serious danger. Events lead to Phil being rushed to hospital, as Harry Mitchell finds the character in a dire situation. As he's loaded into an ambulance, Nigel is horrified, but will he be okay? Also next week, the Panesar family could face more drama as Nish Panesar drops some news from beyond the grave. Nish was killed off on New Year's Day after his attempts to kill Suki and Eve backfired. Next week, the family gathers for his will reading, and as fans know, he made quite a few adjustments prior to his demise. What they are not expecting though is that Bernie Winter has been asked to attend, leaving the family confused. It's safe to say, when the contents of the will are read out, everyone in the room is left reeling by his final wishes. As for Nish's son Ravi Gulati, he and secret lover Denise Fox continue to sneak around only for their romance to be exposed. Another family getting a shock are the Beales, and the Knights actually, as Cindy reveals she's moving in with former Flame Jr. as she remains unaware of who tried to kill her. With some new evidence showing up, she soon takes action before realizing a crucial piece of evidence is missing. Cindy realizes her locket that she was wearing that night is missing and her attacker must have taken it. There's another crime yet to be fully solved next week too, as residents remain unaware that Rice Colwell killed his wife Debbie. With his pregnant fiancée Sonia Fowler back in Walford after being released, having spent months in prison for the crime, it's Bianca Jackson who is now in the frame. But Sonia isn't convinced her sister is the killer, and she goes behind Rice back to watch Bianca's apparent confession. Rice catches her though and can do nothing but let her see the video, leading to an unexpected reaction. At the end of the week, the police issue a search warrant for missing Bianca, who no one knows is currently being held hostage by Rice in a storage unit. They intend to charge her with murder, believing the confession to be legit. But will Bianca face a life behind bars, or might this hint at a grim fate given if Bianca was freed by Rice? Shed lightly spill the truth.